Okay, and I'm back. Alright, so we need, first and foremost, let's get a greater magic wand, or let's get like the best wand we can afford. Let's see. Okay. Usable. Okay, that does 15. That does 17.5. That does 10. Wait. Okay. So it looks like the best one's gonna be obviously the greater magic wand right now, which is not even too expensive, so that's affordable. Oh, let's see how much swiftness pots are. I don't think we can afford them yet, but we'll keep an eye on. We can get one. I got one. I don't know if I'm even gonna have enough money to fly. I may have to sell something. I might have to sell something to fly. Oh, my friend's asking me a question. Gotta message them. All right, let's see.
Light be with you.
What does this sell for? Not enough. Uh, Okay,
Go with honor, friend.
I think I have enough to fly over there. But if not, I'll just take the long walk. Actually, wait. If I check mail, oh no, that's gonna be my swiftness pot. I think that's all it's gonna be. And my wand. Oh yeah. Oh wait, I could sell my old wand though. My old wand might yield us enough money. Let's see.
Help you find something?
Oh, okay.
Safe
We'll be good
travels.
now. Let's put this where we can't accidentally sell it. Okay. Alright, so we're good now. We can sell. Or we can fly. And we'll earn more money once we get there. But yeah, it's good to have one swiftness pot just in case we gotta scurry. We gotta scoot. And a nice greater magic wand won't hurt. Definitely do more damage. Actually, you know what? We maybe we should take the long walk because I need to train, so let's go visit Goldshire. Should I do it? I'm gonna do it! Goodbye, cruel world! Oh, never mind. Sometimes I do this when I like make the mistake of like not going out the main opening. So I just run through here and then go up there and whoop. But I like to be melodramatic, you know? Like to be all melodramatic and be like, goodbye, cruel world. Not yet. The swiftness bots have come down in price because there was a time when they were like 70 something. 30 something is almost affordable, to be honest. That's not so bad. It's like the same price as a woolen bag. There's like a old song I heard on the radio the other day. Like, I'm only happy when it rains. I don't know the lyrics. It's like a classic rock song, but it was good. I liked it. I like music. I very easily get songs stuck in my head. I like, as I've mentioned, I like Linkin Park. That's an older band too. I like a lot of older bands as well. Um, but yeah, I'm a big Linkin Park fan. Alright, let's see what she's got for us down here in the dungeon.
You need something?
Actually,
For the Alliance.
too far to train. Okay, 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 okay. Listen, listen. I can remedy that. Um, there's a few different ways, but maybe I'll just go. Because what am I gonna get? Like, what was she? I would get the drain for sure. Couple upgrades. Maybe I'll like I'll farm some gnolls, I guess, and like head back and train. I think I can still farm gnolls over here. No, I should actually no. I'll go to Westfall because that's where the real money will be for me actually. Although, no. Well, hmm. Hmm? Hmm. Maybe. Can't make up my mind. Oh, that's gray. Um, yeah, I just think some of these will be too low level. It just won't be worth it. Okay, let's go to Westfall. We've got enough stuff that we don't need to train immediately. We'll be all right. We got enough. not a big deal, especially with the instant corruption and all that. Training's like a luxury at this point. It's just a luxury. Ooh, it just got really cold. Oh my god, it must be cold outside. Glad I don't have to go out there right now. Had to do a job really quick, but that's about it. I skinneth. You lefteth, so I skinneth. I was watching like this documentary series on Jessica Chambers. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Um, so it's this girl. She, she was burned to death. She was murdered, but she was burned to death, and um, there were several people that she happened upon while she was burning to death. It's like so horrific. She was like a young adult slash teenager. Um, and she they said, "Who did this to you?" And she said either Eric or Derek. And the prosecutors, so the case it got investigated, and the case they ended up going after a guy named Quentin because they found a set of keys. They found her keys to the car that was also burned, that I guess she was burned in. I don't know that anyone knows exactly what happened there. Um, if she was like in the car and burned up and left for dead. Like we don't really know the exact of what went down, but his DNA supposedly was on those keys, and so Quentin Tellis was tried for murder, her murder. And what was problematic with that is obviously that there were multiple witnesses saying that she specifically said that an Eric or Derek did this. Um, Now, she had a relationship with this Quentin, um, and upon learning of her death, he removed all her information from his phone, which, you know, here's the thing. People do, like, and this isn't defending him. I'm not, I honestly don't know. I don't know if he was involved or not. I don't. Um, and there's always the possibility it wasn't even just one person, so I don't know. I really on this one, I don't know. I just don't. But I wish it was solved though, because it's so sad. But kind of lost my train of thought there. But yeah, people. Oh no, I got it. People do things like that. So let's say he didn't do it, and he did erase her stuff. Like,
That's still
if
recharging.
that was the only thing, and there's no DNA, and there's no cell phone data or anything like that, you can't go, look at this guy, he's gonna wander over. He's close enough that he's gonna wanna wander over, and I don't want to use my swiftness pot on him. I don't. Um, in
That
fact,
spell isn't ready yet.
I'm gonna get another soul shard so that if I have to run away, I can, I'll leave him and then resurrect him. But, people do really suspicious things, and sometimes they're not guilty. So I try to I try not to have my brain just like immediately jump there. Like I'll say, okay, suspicious, not great, but it's not enough because I can't rule, I can't rule out some kind of involvement, but I also can't really get by this whole Eric Derek thing. She named somebody very specifically, and this bothers me. This like really bothers me because that's so rare that you have a victim of a murder that is able that survives long enough to name their murderer, and she did. And they had someone at the trial that was like, well, she couldn't have formulated words, but you don't know that, and she did, and there were multiple witnesses, so I don't know why you're
I
testifying to
can't
that
trust
fact,
that
because
yet.
here's the thing, she did, and multiple witnesses heard it, so I'm not saying Quentin wasn't involved, but what I am saying is there is
I need to get
potentially more to
closer.
this story, and you have this loose end, and she named someone else, and that's a problem. I see that as a problem. And that would bother me if I was like her mom or like that would bother me. I would always wonder, what if I didn't get the right guy? Or
It's
what
too
if
far
there was
away.
another guy? What if he's like related to another guy? Or what if he has a friend that was like in on it too? I don't know. Because Eric doesn't sound like Quentin. It's not even close. So those two aren't even close. Like Derek and Eric are close. Derek, Eric, close enough. So I'll grant you that it could be one of those two. I'll grant that. But I feel like there's another piece of this. And she told you guys, and you guys aren't finding it. Why? I know DNA is important, and he could be involved. He could be an accessory. He could be the full perpetrator. That is possible.
I'm out of range.
But I thought, I don't know, there are Erics involved in the case too. One Eric was ruled out because he had his mom as like the alibi, which I'm sorry, your mom's not a great alibi, but there's gotta be other Erics as well. And there was some dude that was like hanging around, and I don't know if they ever identified him. And it seemed to me that she actually had a lot of contacts. And I don't know that she didn't have another Eric or Derek contact because they don't specifically like really get into that. And I don't know that Quentin didn't have another Eric or Derek contact. How do I know that? I don't.
It's too far away.
So I feel like if you can burn someone to death, I mean, that's,
That spell isn't
there's
ending.
killing, but like that's torture. That's torturous killing. That's another level. And okay, maybe they killed her another way and they thought that she was dead and they burned her, but holy shit, man. That's just like, uh, I don't know. That's one that sticks with you because it's just so heinous.
I can't loot that.
And you really want to make sure when you're investigating a murder, you gotta make sure you're getting it right. You gotta make sure you're getting it right. Because if you get it wrong, you've got two problems on your hand. One, you're letting the guilty person go free, so that's number one, and that's huge. And also,
I can't
you're
cast that yet.
convicting an innocent person. Or, or if that person's also guilty, okay, yeah, they go to prison, but now somebody else is still out there causing trouble. Okay, I need oats, I need harvest watchers. I'm kind of at the level where I could do the harvest watchers, but they'll be a pain. I could pick them off. It'll be a pain. But that's
Inventory
a
is full.
series, and inventory's full. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty close to. This is kind of where I want to stay close, and I think. Are there harvest watchers? No, they're not. I'd have to come down here. Yeah, which isn't too far. It's not too far. But yeah, I honestly don't know what to make of Quentin. Because there is, there are things that make him look bad. But then you also have her naming someone. And that's so hard to get by for me. That's just so hard. Because she knew Quentin, she could have named
I
him.
supply only the finest goods.
She could have named him. And she did not. See, I can sell that and I can sell that, and they will sell. But these things really won't sell for much. So, kind of pointless to keep them in my inventory. I'm gonna get rid of that because it's too much to be carrying around here while I'm trying to.
See you
For
around.
now, I can get more of those for people. Um, yeah, so that one's a doozy. And I feel for her mom, and I feel for like people that don't really have closure, for sure. You know, because maybe we know and maybe we don't. Hang on, just checking a work thing. What? How can that be? Um, yeah, so the Jessica Chambers one, I want to say, hang on, if you want to watch it, I have this app called Just Watch, and that's how I figure out what things are on. It's saying it's not available, but I must have, did I buy it? I might have. I might have bought it. I might have bought it off of Prime. Sometimes I do that. I don't know. Because I have access to it. That's weird. Hang on. How do I have access to it? What is that? Prime Video. Did I buy it? I don't know. It might, so check Prime. It might be on Prime or maybe I did buy it. Um, yeah. And I think there's a podcast too. I'm sure, I believe there's a good podcast and I'm sure I listened to that because I I soak up all this content, you know? It was my mom that got me into true crime. My mom would read true crime books when I was a kid. She had like tons of these true crime books. And I told you she was a library hopper because she would not always get the library books in on time. Wait, yeah, we want to go over here. She wouldn't always get the library books in on time, so we'd have to like go to a new library and get a new identity. We weren't Russian spies, but we were hiding from the librarians. That was that was what was really going on. We're, we have Russian heritage, but that wasn't our big secret.
That's still recharging.
Oh, here he comes. He's like, yeah, I don't want, I'm not interested in your void. The other thing I try to do is, you know, not that I always have my pick of the litter here, but I try to find the 14s versus the 15s. Oh, here he comes. I did immolate. Dumb. Wasn't thinking. It didn't have to be that way. It did not have to be that way. See, watch. He'll engage him for a little while. Now watch this. Here he comes. It's only so long. He'll only do it for so long. And then he's like, I see you over there. I see you. You put dots on me. I know you did. I know what you did. Not dumb. Harvest Watcher. You're only gonna get so much by me. I'm a Harvest Watcher. I mean, you can just dot him up and just start wanding, but it kind of just depends. But the 14s you can get down quicker. That 15 would be a nuisance. They take a little longer. But sometimes you don't get to pick because there's other people farming them. So sometimes you just gotta do. I'll give you a little dot there. Like watch it, I mean they're not terrible, but they're just a little more drama. Prima donna girl. Oh, see? They come sooner. They hit harder. Ah, love you too. Just walk over here slowly. Get my stuffs back up. You can play house with him for a little bit. Corruption. How about that? How about them apples? I know, you're coming. You're coming. Here he comes. That's fine. You didn't even get much on me. Yeah. 14. Yep. That's good. That's the level I like. Just go ahead and start winding him down. This is about the part where I can get him either before he gets to me or soon thereafter.
I need to get closer.
And I can't keep him up forever because it just doesn't work that way. Okay, he's gonna come running. Bye. Nice to meet ya. Wouldn't want to beat ya. Hey, meet my void. I'm gonna have to heal my boy. Because he's
That
kind of on
spell
the
isn't
slower
ready
end
yet.
to heal.
That's still recharging.
He self-heals, but it's like 6 years. There you go. You feel better? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You look good over there. Look at you. Go. You go. Make Mama proud. Oh, he's gonna get a few hits in. Not many, but a few. Oh. Oh. He's like, I'm gonna get a good one in. I'm gonna swipe you good. Hmm. They dropped some stuff. I don't know how much that would go on the auction house, but it'd be interesting to find out. Yeah, I didn't throw my Emily on there. He would have gone down a little bit quicker. Hmm. He regained aggro for like a nanosecond. So the other day I was talking to you guys about like movies and series from other countries, and another series from another country from Thailand is A Girl from Nowhere. I don't know if you've seen this, but what a show. I love it. I've seen it multiple times. I don't know why I like it. Um, it's this girl called Nano, and we don't really know if she's like gonna have to. Jeez, dude. Oh, you're gonna get involved? I'm not even gonna hit him. And then I'm just gonna, bye-bye. I'm just gonna run. Or am I? Am I? Am I? Yeah, yeah, I am. Yeah, yeah. I totes am gonna run. As soon as I saw that second Harvest Watcher. I'll bring you back, Thanduk, don't worry. But yeah, A Girl from Nowhere is fascinating. She like goes to a new school for every episode, high school, and she kind of ingratiates herself into these groups of students that do bad things, that misbehave, naughty students. And she's basically like Karma. Like if Karma were, I don't want to give anything away, but yeah, just check it out. Good. Netflix. That would be
Out
Netflix.
of range.
I can't. I want to get over
I need
there
to
and
get
help that
closer.
person.
I can't
There.
cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Sorry you had to deal with that. They're pain, I know. Okay. Um, Girl from Nowhere, Thailand. Very good series. Two seasons. Two seasons only. Second season also great. I mean, just totally different from anything you're ever going to get from American television. UK has good television. I'm just telling you, you got to branch out of the United States. If you're an American watching this, you got to get out of the United States because there's TV going on in the UK and Thailand and Korea and Japan. There's TV going on
That
in
still be charging.
Australia, other parts of the world, Russia, just way better. And streaming is how you get it. You got Squid Games. You potentially have heard of this if you have streaming. Squid Games, very good. It could potentially be a slow burner because you really have to like you have to say you have to commit to seeing at least one episode because trust me, it kicks off. It gets into it. And holy cow, when it does, you're like, whoa. I mean, this is just stuff America doesn't do. And honestly, to be honest, never will. I just don't see it happening for America. I just don't. I love America. I'm American, always been American. But yeah, we just don't have that kind of grasp on cinema. Never have.
I can't cast that yet.
We've got some good stuff. We do. We have some good stuff, but there is some stuff out there that I have discovered that is just has rocked my world. Oh, if you want a really good, hang on one second, I believe. Okay, if you want a good British one, Red Rose. That is a great series. Really, really intriguing series. Thank me later. And if you've already seen it, you know it was good. I find these little gems. Gems of shows. Okay, are we complete? Harvest Watchers complete. Yep. You are very good at the game. You have completed Harvest Watchers. It doesn't matter what other
That
people
spell isn't
say.
ready yet.
You are great. I don't know why the person giving me
That's still
positive feedback
recharging.
has a robot voice, but they do. It's like my AI. It's like ChatGPT or something. You are the best at this game. There are other players that are better than you at playing, but you are very good at playing. Because you know AI is going to be honest with you. They're not gonna blow total smoke up your ass. I'm here to cheer you on.
What can I do for you? Light bless you. For the Alliance.
And then Claude, would you like to delve into that deeper? Yes, I would, Claude. Yes, I would. Let's delve into that deeper. I like it. Okay. Um, so we got Harvest Watchers. We are level 15. Could we do Benny? We probably could. It's gonna be sketch. It's gonna be sketchy. There's like no way around that. There's no way. Hang on. Wait. There's no way around it being sketch.com. Where's that farmhouse that we could just, yeah, let's go back there and sell some stuff if we can. Don't even have a lot of stuff we can sell, but and Benny always has like a Defias person around. Benny always has his butt buddy. He can't just be there by himself. He's got to have people surrounding him. I don't need... Wait. I'm gonna switch that out with that. And sell that to clear up some space. It's not a ton, but it's enough. Okay. Yeah, Benny is... It'll be sketch. There really is no way around that. But I have soloed Benny Blanco before. So if we just kind of do this carefully and have our pots ready and we know to step out of auto landing if necessary. That was a hard lesson learned, but learned nonetheless. Where's that house? Is it that one? That little house over there? I think that's his house. It's kind of hard to remember all the houses on the map here. I'm not going to skin that because I don't know if anyone in that group is a skinner. I'm just going to go over. I'm going to get these people here
I can't cast that yet.
first. I don't have to worry about them. Watch, they already cleared. Well, they may have cleared Benny. But Benny may have respawned. Let's go. Oh. All that talk. No Benny. All that strategizing. I must prepare for Benny Blanco. No Benny. Although unit scan didn't go off, I feel like unit scan would have gone off, right? For Benny? Probably. For Benny. Unit scan. Benny Blanco. I don't know. I don't know if unit scan goes off for Benny. You can add mobs into unit scan. I know that. Okay, so let's turn that in and then I guess we could do one of two things. We could farm some gnolls and get to 16. Yeah. I feel like we should do that before we take on the pillagers. The pillagers are... Like, we could do the looters wouldn't be a problem. But the pillagers could get hairy quickly. And it wouldn't hurt to level up. It just wouldn't hurt. Right?
Hello. See you around.
So, why don't we go down to that area? Actually, there's a few areas. And get us some gnolls. There's a few areas over here. Here. Let's go sell our junk. Because we already have some. Oh, world bus in 12 minutes.
King's honor, friend.
Actually, that could be good timing. Especially for farming and leveling up and maybe, just maybe, eventually tackling the pillagers. But I'm not in a hurry, guys. I'm in no hurry. Because I would like to hit that milestone of 20. That's a big milestone for me. That will be a big milestone. Okay, some stuff might have sold. That's good. And we're already building up a little bit of money, so that's good. We can get rid of that. And that. There comes a time when I just start trashing it because it's like, ugh. I wonder, is there an add-on that will just automatically trash that stuff? I feel like I've heard of it. Like as you're going. So that when you get like higher level, you can turn it on and you're not constantly picking up total complete junk. You can prioritize your inventory. There has to be. I know there's the scrap selling. I know that. The junk selling, but is there an add-on that, like, a loot add-on where you're not picking up? Hang on. Not maps. If you know of one, tell me in the comments, please, because I could really use it. I have a friend that has some programming skills. I wonder if she could make an, if it doesn't exist, make such an add-on. She doesn't really play much of this game. Now and then I can get her to play, but it's not really her thing. But I wonder if she could whip up such an add-on. Because she does mods for like Minecraft and stuff. She does a lot of cool stuff. She's pretty young, but she does a lot of really cool stuff. I don't know if I'm going to tango with the Mystic just yet. Perhaps not. Just kind of get the brutes and the taskmasters and bandits and whatnot. The ones that are not constantly healing themselves are more manageable. But those mystics, they heal themselves. And it isn't like the murlocs where it's like a little bump. Like they do a little bump.
That spell isn't
It's
ready
like
yet.
almost a full heal. So you're like, it's almost like you're fighting another one. So that's what you sign on for. Two in one with a mystic. It's just not always worth it. When I go back to Goldshire, it will be worth training to drain because then I won't have to walk around with. I can just do some quick draining and get my life back up, and I don't have to eat or like worry about that. Not that it matters, it comes back up pretty quick. See, like, these taskmasters will help us get up pretty quick. But yeah, like, this guy, bad news bears right there. You know, occasionally we might have to take one on, but I'd rather take this guy on. He's like higher level. I'd rather deal with that, to be quite honest with you. I'm going to let him pull, and I'm going to go over here in case I have to run. Just in case, you know? In case things go south for some reason.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I'm out of range.
That could be good XP, though.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. It's too far
Before
away.
we know it, we're back in another battle. Get some dots
That
on
spell
him,
isn't ready yet. I can't cast that
and
yet.
spend my time healing Thandok. Which is a name I do like. There's things that went pretty well. Okay, now just wand him down.
That's still recharging.
Yeah. Let's take a break. Not a break from the recording, but like, let's just heal a little bit. Oh, we already got some wool. Nice. And I don't know what they're trying to do exactly. Oh, they figured it out. Good. And we're already back up to full health. This guy's gonna be much easier. He's 2 levels above, and in this case, we can take him.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, let's wand him down since he's attacking me now. Oh, he's running. But yeah, this is good XP for grinding in between. There comes a time when you're kind of like in between and you go to another area you could grind. And because I like to give bags away and because I need money, grind. How about some livers?
I'm out of
They
range.
sell in the auction house if I get them. For, you know, a few copper. Because players need them for the quest. Or they might be doing other things too. They might be making the foods. Or ribs. Okay, what time's the buffs? $250 or something?
It's too far away.
240? $10.50? $10.50. Okay. Wait, what?
Health warning.
I can't use that item yet.
That guy kind of locked on there. Yeah, the Great Gore Tusk. Yeah, that kind of gave me a heart attack there. The Great Gore Tusk does a lot of damage if he locks onto a warlock. A lot of damage there, so they're not to be trifled with idly. So I'll leave them alone for a little bit. Oh, so there's not like a sooner world buff that I don't know
Can't pass
about.
that yet.
You're just prepping like ahead of time now. Probably good. Doesn't hurt to be prepared. So we'll do this mystic. Sometimes you can take. No, we're not gonna do that mystic. We're not. 18, 3 levels higher, can heal itself. We're definitely not. Because like this guy's gonna be on his own. Good XP, but like pain in the butt. Just on his own. hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. Got the song from Wicked in my head. I don't know why. I'm not watching it. I haven't watched it in a couple days. But there it is in my head. That makes sense. Yeah. I always check the guild message and go by that. My time is the server time, so it's perfect. And I can't always be around for the World Bus, but when I am, it's great. But once in a while, like one time there was a World Buff that dropped at like in the day. I don't remember why. I swear it did. Because I swear it felt like was that one of those weird memory things that didn't
That's
really
still
happen, but you think
recharging.
it happened. They got a name for it on Reddit. Oh, I gotta tell you about Reddit. Okay. So, I don't know why, but for some reason, and I wish this didn't happen, but for some reason, Reddit
That
thought
spell isn't ready
it
yet.
was a good idea.
I can't
I
cast that yet.
actually, it might be because I was on like spiders and I I don't mind spiders. I think I told you like tarantulas and stuff like that. I think they're kind of cool. Um, hang on.
That's still recharging.
It thought,
That spell isn't ready yet.
okay, first of all, hmm. Okay, it recommended bed bugs. And I thought, okay, I guess I'll check it out. I don't think bed bugs are cool. I actually do not like bed bugs. I have no use for them. They're awful. That's a bug that I have no use for. And yeah, yeah, yep, okay. Yeah, 'cause I remember like one had just worn off and then there was another world buff. I swore I remembered that. So yeah, I go into this bed bug because you know sometimes it's it was recommended and I thought this might be interesting. And people would post pictures and they're like, "Is this a bed bug?" And people are like, "Yes or no." And so now I can tell pretty much if it's a bed bug. And ironically enough, weirdly enough, there's a thing called a bat bug, and it looks like a bed bug, but it's hairier. But now I'm like concerned about bed bugs. So if you go on Reddit, if you go on this site, I do want to caution you, you will be concerned because bed bugs, I'm going to tell you about them. Um, there's myth number one is that you can get bed bugs, that you only get bed bugs from being dirty. That's not true. That is not true at all. You can be a queen freak and you can still get bed bugs. And here's why. Bedbugs are sex maniacs and they like to burrow in mattresses and they like to hitchhike rides home and in cars. So, new fear unlocked. All these images people were posting that they were seeing bedbugs at work. Oh my freaking
I
God.
can't cast that yet.
I didn't even know that was something I needed to worry about. Oh my God. Like I work from home or I go to places, but I go to places, okay? I go to places. So now I got to worry about that. New fear unlocked. Yeah, now you're worried about it. And you should be. And you know what? Go out there and educate yourself. And you know what? Don't get used cloth furniture because you do not need a bed bug problem. But I don't want to over worry you. You can get rid of them, but it's not easy.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And get a professional. Don't try to get rid of them on your own. I'm not saying you can't do it, but get a professional. Because an infestation, you saw one? Yeah, it didn't just come in from the outside. There's not just one. There's a lot of them. There's thousands of them. Like, there's always the hopeful person. Maybe it came from the outside. Like, maybe there's just one. No. No, there's not. It's not just one. I'm sorry. People, in the bedbug forum, they're like, I'm so sorry. It's like a funeral. There used to be a guy in the bedbug forum
I
who
can't
would be,
cast that
oh
yet.
Lord, here we go again.
That's
And people
still
liked that
recharging.
guy, but it was kind of controversial because
That
getting
spell
bed
isn't
bugs
ready yet.
is also traumatizing.
I can't cast that yet.
So you have the people that are like, this is not a laughing matter. Well, people weren't laughing, but they liked the guy saying, "Ah, Lord, here we go again," because he would recognize a bed bug. But sometimes, up upside down, a bed bug can look like a ladybug. I don't know. I don't know why. Nature. So you, or not even upside down. There can be confusion. This happened.
Can't drink anymore yet.
Health warning.
Anymore yet. I can't drink anymore
Now
yet.
I gotta run, and you're a problem. It's a little bit of a pickle there. Um, I could have used my swiftness pot, but I didn't. Um, ooh, 10. Yeah, that's everything's like 20 will for me 20 will be a big milestone. But yeah, I would now I kind of worry about bed bugs, you know? Oh, and here's something. So people would post a picture of like a cockroach, right? And be like, "Oh no, that's just a cockroach." Like, did you ever think there'd be a time that you're like, "Oh no, it's just a cockroach." Oh my God. It's just a cockroach, guys. Instead of a bed bug. You still got to get that taken care of. But there's degrees of cockroaches as well. So you got your American cockroach. They can get fairly large, but there's these cockroaches in the south, palmetto bugs. They can get very, very large. And I think in California too, they can get super big, very large bugs. Um, and you got your oriental cockroaches that really like wet, more moist places. So that can be a sign of moisture, or they might actually have come from the outside, possibly. What you don't want is a German cockroach. Second only to bedbugs is a German cockroach. Come on up, 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 up. Come on, Autumn. My dog pack. You don't want a German cockroach. Uh, those infestations are very bad. I learned this on Bedbugs Reddit, and then I did some side reading. And yeah, they're very hard. It can be very hard to get rid of them. And they are like murlocs. They spawn very quickly, respawns. Before you know it, you got German cockroaches everywhere, and they're kind of small. But that doesn't matter. And cockroaches bite, I'm sorry to tell you, but they bite. And I know this from foster kids. They bite. And they get into laptops. And you know what? They give a new meaning to my computer as a bug. Yeah, I went there. I'm a nerd. Hey, my computer is a bug. Your computer can have two types of bugs. It can have like a regular
That's
bug, or it
still
can have an
recharging.
actual bug. You open them up, and sometimes cockroach. Another fear unlocked. Cockroach. hmm But yeah, Reddit. I I I dive into some dark places in the Reddits. I really do like Reddit. I get some laughs of Reddit. But the bedbug section is really just me going, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Just thinking in my head, I'm so sorry, and hoping. And I want to let you know that a commonplace hotels and Airbnbs, very commonplace. So you might, when you come back from a
Out of
hotel or an
range.
Airbnb, you might want to put your clothes in a bag or in a hot dryer because heat, super, super, super high heat, is
Too far
something
away.
that bedbugs
I can't
can't
pass that
tolerate.
yet.
That's the treatment, super, very, very high heat. They can survive underwater for a time, a long time, kind of like ticks. That's another thing I don't like ticks. Not a fan. I don't mind a lot of bugs, but I'm not a fan of ticks. Sometimes you'll get people coming on the bed bug place and they'll put a photo of a tick and it's like, no, that's a tick. Like, I guess you'd rather have a tick because that did wander in from the outside, and you can get rid of it, but you might have Lyme disease now, or you can get a whole host of things from ticks. They're gross. Gross-a-roo. I
That's
should dot
still
this guy
recharging.
to help my land dog out.
That spell
And
isn't in yet.
then, now, yeah,
I
redot,
can't cast
and
that
now
yet.
wanding. And then maybe we spend some time healing. But see how much we've leveled just from gnolls? Just from grinding gnolls? And we've got... Oh, what'd we get? Huh. Might be able to sell that. We got that. Wait. No, that's probably better. Because they're higher level, we could potentially get higher things than what we have. Um, Another Reddit's interesting, I find interesting is text. So people will post their texts. A lot of weird ones on there. A lot of fun in the comments section too. A lot of fun to be had in the comments. Because Reddit, it's not just what people post, as you know, it's also what people respond to. And I have found some great stuff in the comments section that is just pure gold in the comments. I can really kill some time on Reddit. Am I the asshole? A-I-T-A. Am I the asshole? Great stuff on there. Someone will come and post something. Scam bait. Oh, I have seen some doozies in
That's
there.
still
Some
recharging.
good ones. Some great ones.
That spell
They
isn't
bait
ready yet.
scammers. Super fun. People will wait for like smishing texts or like emails, mostly smishing, so they can screen cap. Smishing is like when people scam you via text and they just wait to scam and they play with the scammers and then they post the entire conversation on Reddit. And what fun, what fun. And sometimes the Redditors they'll join in and what a good time we have. And they'll make suggestions and it's all good fun. And some of these people they get the scammers going. And once the scammer knows, they get angry and they'll drop some really strange
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
insults. Very strange. Like a lot of F words, but just strange insults that usually involve your mother. And yeah, scam bait. Reddit. If you want a good laugh, there's some good stuff there. If you want some weird stories, there's like a dog walking one. I forget what it's called. I'm on there. I lurk
I
on there.
can't cast that
I
yet.
don't walk people's
That's
dogs,
still
but I
recharging.
do like to read the stories because there's some weirdos out there.
That spell isn't ready yet.
There was a whole Richard Dog saga on Reddit, the Richard Dog saga. God, that was great. There's a whole life on Reddit, man. I'm telling you. I could tell you Reddit stories for days. Scary Reddit stories. I've read some Reddit
I can't
stories that have
cast that yet.
really raised arm hairs. I should share some Reddit stories. I've got some scary stories. Oh, I need to mine some soul shards. Because we're doing some higher levels here. Some of those scary stories are just... You can go on YouTube too, and there's like people that will pull up the Reddit scary stories. So you don't have
That
to.
spell isn't ready
They'll
yet.
find the best of the best. So you don't have to. Soul
That's still
shards.
recharging.
Do not... Yeah, he was going straight for that camp. Did you see that? Yeah, no. How about no? How about let's let's pull this guy out so that if he runs over there, he does not
I
go
can't
straight.
cast that yet.
He doesn't get a chance to go completely into the camp. grief. Wind him down a little bit before I get my soul shard. But yeah, we could hit 16 just doing this. The gore tusks are always a risk because if they come for you, they'll come hard. They're heavy hitters. Heavy hitters. Unit scan. There's nothing in the area except gore tusk without liver. And you should be worried about that. You should
I
be
can't do
concerned
that
about
yet.
that. Super, they're not human. Oh. Yep, not getting involved in that. And we run. So you saw that, right? He ran right into that pack of gnolls, and you know what's going on over there. Mm. But we didn't attack them, so they're gone. Yeah, that's why I need more soul shards, because that can happen. He went right in there and got the whole group, and yeah, no. No thanks. Um, not gonna, not gonna play with that today.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
He kept aggro really well. I'm surprised, and it's high level too. Oh yeah, that was a nice kill, nice high level kill. Keeping aggro. Stand up. We're gonna pull you away.
It's too far away.
Let's go. I'm gonna pull you over here. There we go. Now we'll engage.
That spell
So
isn't
that
ready
when you
yet.
run, because you're gonna run directly to your null pack, I know you will. I mean, maybe he'll run in another direction, but I don't trust him. There's 5 of them sitting there. He didn't run, but they often do. A level 60 drowned? Okay, it's not on there. Oh, what? Maybe it was intentional. Yeah, maybe they were just done. End of life. They're just like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. Although you could just like go to a place and log out. I don't know. I don't know. It's everyone's personal choice what you do. I don't know. That's hard to think about.
I can't cast that yet.
Because you do get a little bit bonded with
That's
your
still
character,
recharging.
but you probably get over playing it too.
That spell
You're just
isn't
like,
ready.
I don't. There are people that die and they're like, I am, I did see someone that posted in Reddit Hardcore, I think it was Reddit Hardcore, saying that they were like relieved. Finally, in a way. Because it's like vampires, like, do you really want to live forever? Maybe. Or do you want to, because, if you're gonna, let's say you do come back and play the game, or you want to go on with your life outside the game, maybe you want to level a new character, a fresh start. There's only so much end content you're gonna want to do. The leveling experience is fun. I mean, it's a grind, but it's fun. You get to help other players along the way, and yeah, you could do that at 60,
That's
you
still
could, but
recharging.
um, it's more authentic. It feels more authentic when you're kind of doing it alongside your fellow
I
players,
can't cast that yet.
or not so much higher level that it feels like cheating, you know what I mean? That you're not just handing it to them, but you're working together towards a common goal.
That spell isn't ready
So
yet.
that's that whole thing. Like the vampires, they see people die, and it's like all this time goes by, and wait, do I really want to live forever? What a conundrum. Eternal life.
That's
Do you
still
really want
recharging.
that? Or is reincarnation kind of this better option to be able to live different lives? Fresh lives, new lives, different. They may or may not be better lives, but they're different. To me, that's more appealing than forever.
I
Getting kind
can't
of
cast that yet.
existential here. I kind of wait for a second. I thought, I don't even know if I can loot that. I'm gonna cross that. I'm gonna check it out in a minute. I don't know. I might pull if I even go up to loot it. I don't know. Theoretically, I should be able to loot it, but sometimes you go up there and you loot it and the whole pack comes. And you're like, it's just not worth it. chinchillas. Alright then, Doc, I gave you a little bit of life. We were both kinda...
I need to get closer.
Yeah, it's far enough away, I
That's
think.
still
If he
recharging.
runs. I don't think he'll get too far. Not a 17 at least. We'll try to loot just on the absolute edge. We were able to do it. That's risky business over there. We're very close to 16. Very close. They're close, but I think if we can pull him. Okay, we got him down before he could really run. I haven't been picking up too much junk from these guys. They don't drop as much junk. I guess they don't pick up as much junk. It's kind of perilous area.
I'm out of range.
Okay. run from this guy. How long are you gonna chase me? Not long. Okay. I definitely need some more soul shards. So let's do that.
I can't cast that yet.
Get him down. Before I end the video, I
That
really
spell
just
isn't
want to
ready
hit
yet.
that 16, that sweet 16. Because that is exciting to me. And we are very close.
It's too far away.
So close, so close, so close. I'm kind of getting excited because
I can't cast that yet.
getting this close again is nice. Yeah, not messing with the mystics because they're a problem. That guy won't be though. That's a pretty straightforward one.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay. Gonna run out of space for the soul shards. Um, so no more soul shards. Just level. Rats. Did I spell that right? Yeah. I don't know how long ago that was, but wasn't really paying. Was kind of focused on just staying alive, I guess. Kind of have to be, right? Can't really. Oh, God, I do have a work thing I have to log out for. I may not ding 16 just yet. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna try. But I do have a work thing coming up.
That's still recharging. I'm out of range.
He's locked and loaded on me. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes it's just lock on. I don't know why. Okay, we're gonna ding any second. It could be this guy, guys. Could be. Nope. We're close. Very close. What? And we're 16. Sweet 16. That's a milestone, guys. That's a good milestone. We got some wool. We got a lot of linen cloth. Let's head up over here. We can go to Stormwind. We can go to the inn. I can do my job and then come back on later. This is fantastic. We did good today. That lucky cat. And nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. I mean, you know, some gnolls chasing us down, but that's normal. I mean, that's gonna happen.
You need something?
That's to be expected.
Be careful.
Might pop a few things on the
You need
auction
something?
house first, and then
Safe travel.
just to see. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely made progress. We're not as poor anymore. Okay, let's see. Those don't sell for anything. Oh, wait. They might. Oops. Someone might be looking for them. Probably not. Ooh, weather's going for good. Okay, so go over to the inn. And that's it. I'll be back.